What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you're a basketball fan, you're going to want to stick around for this one. We're talking about one of the most fiery and controversial figures in the NBA, Golden State Warriors star, Draymond Green. In a recent appearance on the Pivot podcast, Draymond fired back at critics who misjudge his on-court intensity. And trust me, his words will have you thinking twice about everything you thought you knew about him. But before we dive in, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments down below. Let's get into it. Draymond Green. Love him or hate him, you can't ignore him. On the court, the man is pure fire, bringing energy, passion, and grit every single night. But it's not just his game that gets attention. Off the court, he's been the target of criticism, with many labeling him as the angry black man. But as we're about to find out, that couldn't be further from the truth. In a league packed with superstars, Draymond Green stands out. Not just because of his on-court hustle, but because of the persona he's built over the years. The undersized power forward who takes on anyone and everyone. Whether it's jawing at refs, trash-talking opponents, or getting into heated scrums, Green doesn't back down. But while most players talk about giving their all, Draymond shows it. He's the kind of player who does whatever it takes. Whether it's playing tough defense, running the offense, or setting hard screens to get Steph Curry open for a three. Draymond's intensity is his weapon. But this very intensity has led some critics to label him with the angry black man tag. He recently opened up about this on the Pivot podcast, and let me tell you, he's not holding back. Green knows he can be a menace on the court, but he's tired of people reducing him to that image. Draymond knows exactly who he is and what he brings to the game. At 6'6", he's up against players who tower over him. He's not the biggest, but his heart, his energy, and his fight make him one of the toughest. And for Draymond, that's exactly the mentality he needs to survive and thrive in the NBA. But here's the thing. Green isn't just trying to be the bad guy on the court. He's not out here to be the villain for the sake of it. He's doing his job. Simple as that. On the podcast, he fired back at those who tried to define him by his on-court persona. "That's the problem I have with it," Draymond said. "Don't try to take what I'm doing, what I do in my job, what I do to make a living, what I do to compete, and try to dumb me down to just that." Draymond isn't just a player who yells and talks trash. He's a player who wants to win. The trash talk, the intensity, it's all part of the game. But when he walks off the court, he's a completely different person. And that's something many of his critics fail to see. Off the court, Green is the farthest thing from the angry persona that's been placed on him. In fact, he's way smarter than people give him credit for. "I'm way smarter than that," he admitted. "I am so far from that in the man that's standing here." The problem, according to Draymond, is that people often see the player on the court, loud, fiery, and in your face, and forget that he's also a family man, a loyal friend, and someone who knows how to carry himself outside of the game. It's easy for people to dismiss him as the angry black man when they only see the intensity he brings during the game. But that's just one part of him. Off the court, Dre is as cool and collected as they come. But don't get it twisted. Draymond Green isn't afraid to admit when he's wrong. He shared a story from the Warriors' playoff series against the Houston Rockets where his fiery nature got the best of him. In Game 3, Draymond found himself in a heated exchange with Rockets guard Fred VanVleet. Words were exchanged, and as soon as Draymond said them, he knew he had crossed a line. "I said some choice words that, as soon as I said them, I knew it right away," he confessed. But here's the kicker. Draymond owned up to it. He apologized to Fred, admitting that he was out of line and wished he could take those words back. This shows a level of self-awareness and maturity that critics often overlook. At the end of the day, Draymond's passion for the game is undeniable. He plays with fire because he cares. He's loyal to his teammates, and that loyalty extends beyond the court. While he may mix it up with opponents and officials, when the game ends, Dre is just a guy like the rest of us. Someone who's loyal, smart, and more than just the image he's been painted with.